Hello, I'm Marcia Macro, and I would like to welcome you to the Buns of Steel Step Aerobic Workout. It's new, fun, and exciting. Following the success of the original Buns of Steel, we've developed a great program. It will tone and strengthen the lower body, burn body fat, and increase your cardiovascular fitness. I recommend you do this program 3 to 4 times a week, and on the other days, involve yourself in another aerobic activity. Whether you're walking, swimming, jogging, or bicycling, any of them are fun and the benefits are numerous. If you're going to build a step of your own at home, the recommended measurements are 30 inches long, 14 inches wide, and either 4, 6, or 8 inches high. The bench I'm using in this particular workout is the Aerobic bench and can be found at any good sporting goods store. Some things I'd like for you to remember while we're working out. Place your foot firmly on top of the bench. Use the leg on the top to do the lifting. Don't push off with the foot on the floor. This particular program is designed to be large muscle use and full range of motion. Remember, don't set your exercise goals too high. Be realistic, but be aware that consistency is your key to success. Well, I'm ready. Let's go into the studio and begin the Buns of Steel Step Aerobic Workout.
All right, let's begin with our warm-up. We're going to start at the top of the body with the head. Watch me. We're going to look side to side. We're going to look side, stop, side, and stop, and side, stop. We just begin at the top, relaxing the body, side, center, again, side. Let's do one more, please. Now stop in the center, add the shoulders. They go up and down, up and down, up and down, up. Let's do 2 more, and up and down. We're gonna start the feet moving into a march. And march. Nice and easy, just promoting that blood flow for those muscles to be ready when we start our workout. 4 more, and 1, 2. We're going into a step and touch. Watch, looks like this, step. Moving the feet together. Again, step. Now we're gonna add on to this. We're gonna do 2 more, and 1. Now bring this heel out to the front, watch. Step, changing the range of motion, getting all that blood flow in the joints. Now leave the arms there, pull a knee. Step, lift, step. Again, step. 4 more, and 1, and 2, and 3. Now lower that leg, touch the heel in front again. We've already done it. Out, out, 2 more, and 1. Now pull your feet underneath you. Now lift your toes. Up. This strengthens the lower legs. If you're a runner, you may have had shin splints. This helps prevent it. We have 2 more, and 1. Now we're going to step side, pull it 2. Here we go. Step, 2, step, and 2. Step, 2, step. We're going to do 1 more. Step. Now we're going to step forward on your heel. Watch. Up and back. Once again, strengthening that lower leg. You have 2 more, and 1. Now into a single march. Here we go. And march. And we're going to touch our toe out to the side. Watch. Out. 2. Good. 2 more. Out. Now we're going to step that toe to the back. Watch my arms. They don't come any higher than my shoulder. We have 2 more, and then we're going to go right into our stretch. Now leave that leg back there and press it down, up. Roll down on that heel and up on the toe. Down, up, down. Now leave it down this time and move the arms. Stretching the calf muscle. Keep that toe forward and heel down. Now bend the knee in the back. Watch this. Out, in. Strengthens our shoulders. Out, in, out. We have 2 more. Out. And we're going to work the front of the thigh. It's a movement. You roll up and back. Up and back. Push the hip bone forward. 2 more. And 1. All right, now leave it there, please, and move the arms. Push that hip bone forward. Good stretch. Up. Now take a step back, please. Support yourself. And tap. All right, now leave that foot. We're going to work the low back. And down. Up. Down. Let's change sides. Here we go. You step up and down. We're on the other leg. Don't forget. Up and down. Last 2. Up. Okay, now we're going to leave it down. Leave it there. Move those arms. remember the heel is down, the toe forward, stretching the calf muscle, and up. Now bend that knee in the back. We're gonna strengthen your shoulder, lifting and down. Heel down, toe forward, up and down. Up, last two, up. Now remember that hip motion? Here we go, rock, up and back, up and back, up. You have two more, here we go, up. All right, now leave it please and move the arms, up and back, up, last two, up. Now take a step back please, tap that toe and tap, good. Now leave it there, low back, it's down and up and down, last two, down and up. Now come up to a single march and lift. We're still warming up. You want to get the blood flow through those muscles so they're ready for the movement. Keep those legs moving. And up, nice and relaxed. Just think warm up. Up. Now we're going to double this knee lift. Watch this. It's a tap. Gets the hips warmed up. And up. We're going to do two more. And one. One more. And double. Back to that single march. Now and march. Swing those arms. Lift those legs up. Good, we have four more. And one, two. Now we're gonna touch that foot on the bench in front of you. And touch. This gets the body really ready for what's ahead of it. And touch. Good. And touch. We have four more. And one. And two. And three. Back to that single march. And march. Lift those legs. Good. And up. Again. And up. You should begin to feel a little bit more warmed up, more blood into those muscles. Keep those legs moving. And up. All right. Keep going. Lift. Last four. One. And two. And three. Now touch that heel front. Touch. Good. And touch. That's it. You have four more. One. And two. And three. Single march. Last time. And march. All right. We should be warmed up. Now start the beginning of your bench workout slowly. We're going to use it still as a warm-up. Remember to place that foot squarely on top of the bench. We're going to start with your right leg. We're going to step up and down with the same foot. I'm ready. Here we go. You step up and down. Up and down. Now remember, full leg. All the way. And up. Good. Don't forget to look down once in a while. You want to know where that bench is. And again. Up. Down. Last four. One. And two. And three. Now we're going to change lead legs. We're going to this leg. Watch how you change. Up and down. You just tap in between. And up. Down. Good. Straight legs. Don't lock that knee. The leg on the top does the lifting. Four more. And one. And two. And three. Now you ready to change lead legs? Here we go. Change. Up. Down. Up. And again. Up. Up. Let's do four more. And one. And two. And three. Now we're going to change lead legs. Get ready. Here we go. Up and down. Up and down. All the way. Good. Four more. And one. And two. And three. Now we're going to change lead legs. Here we go. Now stay for four. One. And two. And three. Change leads. Right now. And up and down. Two. Two more. Up. Okay, change. Now. And up. Get ready. We're going to change again. Now. Up. Down. One more time. Change lead legs. Stay for two. Up. Down. Last time. Change lead legs. Up. Now we're going to alternate your lead leg. Looks like this. Up. Now tap. Up. See how you tap to change. Up and down. up, and down, full leg. This one does the lifting. 2 more, and up. 1 more, and up. Now we're gonna go to 1 leg. Watch me, looks like this. Up and down, only 1 leg. And up and down. This leg is tapping on the back so I know where I am. I'm still straightening my leg. 4 more, and 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna change lead legs. Now watch how you do this. Step, step, up and down. Up, down, good, and down. Up, we have 4 more. 1, and 2, and 3. Now we're gonna change lead legs. How do we do that? Step, step, and up, and down. Up, down. 2 more. 1, change leads. Now, up and down. 2 more. Up. Now we're gonna change leads. Here we go, stay for 2. Change leads. Now, up. Okay, back again for 2. Up. Last time, then we're gonna add on. And up. And we're gonna alternate leads. Watch. You step, step, step. Up. Step, step. Up. See how much fun this is? And again. Up and down. Up. Let's do 2 more, and then we're gonna add on to something new. 1 more. And up. Now back to a double. With this leg double, that's up, up, down. Up. Good. Up, down, up. Last 2. Up. Now we're gonna change leads. Remember how to do that with a tap? Here we go. And up. Now move down to this end of the bench. Look down, be sure you know where you are. 2 more. Now we're gonna add on. We're gonna step off to the side. Get ready, here we go. You're up, down, up, and back. Up, down, up, and back. Always thinking full leg movement. And back. Up and down. Let's do 2 more, and then we're gonna add on even more. And up, down. 1 more. Now listen to me, we're gonna add on. All right, now come up. Step side, now stay side. Stay there. And up and down. Up and down. Now the inside of my foot is parallel to the edge of the bench. I'm using my hip as my stabilizer. Up and down. Up, let's do 4 more, then we're gonna add on. 1, and 2, and 3. Now we're gonna add on. You're gonna step wide, watch, wide, and narrow. And again, wide, making the hip stabilize. Again, out, and in, and out, and in. We'll do 2 more. Out, 1 more, and out. Now stay narrow, stay here, up and down, up and down, up. We're gonna do 2 more. 1, I want you to step off the back. Now double, up and down, up and down, up. Now watch this variation. You're gonna turn the feet out and in, out and in, out, in, out, full leg, up, out, up. Let's do 2 more. We're gonna change lead legs. Then up, down, change leads. Now, out, good. All the way up and down, up. Let's do 4 more, and 1, and 2, and 3. Now back to that double with this lead leg double. Up. Now move down to this end of your bench. Onward for more fun. And up. Last 4. And 1. Now listen to me. And 2. And 3. Now turn to face the center of your bench. Watch how you do it. Step and down. Up and down. Up and down. Always thinking the same thing. Good straight legs on the top. 2 more, then we're gonna add on. And 1, now watch. We're gonna step up and step down. Up, out, up, and back. Always controlling your movements. Up, down, up. Let's do 2 more. Up and down. Up, we have 1 more, then we're gonna change our lead leg. Up and out. Now we're gonna change. Watch how you tap. Now step side. Up and back. Up, out, up, and back. Up and out. Up, let's do 2 more. Up, out, up, 1 more. Up, now you're just gonna stay on the end, do doubles. Double, up, down, up. Let's do 4 more, we're going on, and 1, and 2, and 3. Now, face the front, face me. Here we go. Up and down, good job. 2 more, we're gonna add on. 1. Now single on this lead. Single, it's 1 with a tap first. Let the leg know where you are. Up, down, up. 2 more, up. Now we're gonna add on. We're gonna pull a knee, watch. Step and touch. Step and back. Abdominals are tight. Body nice and tall. You don't need to swing. Leg does the lifting. And up. 2 more. And 1. And we're gonna change lead legs. Get ready, tap first. And up and down. Up, full leg. And up. And up, last 2. Up. Now we're gonna pull that knee. Now, up and tap. Good control. Up and down. Again. Up. Up. Last 2. And 1. All right, let's do double. Down. And up. Down. Up. Now remember that double alternate. Up and down. Now watch. Change lead legs. Up. Now tap. Up and down. Up. Down. Up. We're going to do 4 more. Then we're going to take a heart rate at the end of this. That's 1. And again. And 2. 2 more. Get ready to take a heart rate. 3. 1 more. And you're going to step off your bench. Keep your feet moving. It's in the wrist or the neck. Ready and begin. This is a 10-second heart rate check. Multiply those beats by 6. Refer to the chart and work within the appropriate range for your age. Stop. Keep your feet moving. We're back on this bench. Lead leg on the right. Now step up, down, up. How are we doing? Remember, set your goals realistically. Each day add a little bit more. Up and down. All right, now move down to this end of the bench, please. And up. We're going to step off to the side just like we did at the beginning. 2 more and up. We're going to step side. Now come up and down. Up and back. Up and down. Up and back. Up. We're going to do 1 more and then we're going to stay out on that side. Now stay out here, stay. Up and down. Remember, your hip is your stabilizer. Straight leg on the top. 2 more and up. Now we're going to step wide like we did before. Get ready. Wide and narrow. Again. And wide. Narrow. Oh yeah. And up and down. Let's do 2 more, please. And up. 1 more. And up. Now stay narrow. Stay right there, stay. And up. Good. We're going to do 2 more, then we're going to step off the back. And 1. All right, step off, double, to the front, up and down. Good. Up and down. Up and down. And move down to this end. 2 more, then we're going to turn to the center. Get ready. Turn center. Now stay there. Your lead leg is to the back of our room. I want you to look down at your bench. That corner that is on your left-hand side, step on that with your right leg. We call it a lateral watch. Up and down. Up. 2 more and up. Then we're going to go across the bench. Watch. It's a double across the bench. Up. Now stay lateral. Up and down. Up. 2 more and up. All right, we're going to cross the bench. Are you ready? Here we go. Now stay for 2 lateral. Up and down. Get ready. Cross the bench. Oh yeah, now stay 2. Up and down. Cross the bench. Now go back and forth, cross the bench. Up, down. Up, you have 1 more. Up, good. Now face me and march. March. We did it. Keep moving. You want to get the blood flow through the legs and lift. Now we're going to touch your foot to the front of the bench. Touch, touch. Starting to come down a little bit. Keep those legs moving. Touch. Good. Touch. Touch. Last 4. And 1. And 2. And 3. Now single march, march, march. You did such a great job. Lift. Keep them moving. And up. That's it. Keep them swinging. Lift. That's it. Good. Keep them up there and up. We have 4 more. And 1. And 2. And 3. Touch your heel on the floor in front. Watch. Touch. Good. Touch. Each day you're going to add another minute to your program, and we're going to be doing this together before you know it. And touch. Touch. You need to cool down appropriately. 4 more. And 1. And 2. And 3. Now single march. We've already done it. And march. Good. And lift. That's it. 4 more. And 1. And 2. And 3. Touch that foot on the edge of the bench. Now, touch. Body upright. And touch. Let's do 4 more. We're almost there. 1. And 2. And 3. Back to that single march. Now, and march. Bring it down a little bit. And march. Good. Remember that step and touch we did at the beginning? Looks like this. And step. Pull the legs. Step. Good. Keep moving. Step. That's it. 4 more. And 1. And 2. And 3. Single march. And we are done. Now let's take a few minutes to stretch out those tired muscles. You did such a good job taking care of yourself. Step up onto your bench and drop one heel off the edge, allowing it to hang over the side, feeling a good stretch in that calf muscle. Relax the upper body, take a big deep breath, and congratulate yourself. And change sides, dropping that heel down off the side of the bench, feeling a good stretch in that calf muscle. Upper body nice and relaxed. Now step back off the bench, leaving one foot on top. Pull the toe up, lean over, support yourself on a bent leg, pull that toe up, and stretch. Never put yourself in a position that it's painful. Stretch is just to elongate a muscle, not to tear it. And hold. And do the same thing on the other side. Step that foot on top of the bench, lean back, be sure you support yourself, pull that toe up, and hold for a good stretch. And come up to standing. Step one foot to the back, bend the knees, and push the hip bone forward. We really use this muscle in this workout, and we want to be sure we stretch it out appropriately. And hold. And do the same thing on the other side. Bend those knees. Now push that hip bone forward. Holding that stretch. We're going to feel it all the way up through this nice long muscle. Hold that position. Now take a great big deep breath and reach all the way up and down. One more time. Reach all the way up. Take a great big deep breath and relax. I thank you. I hope you enjoyed the workout, and I hope I see you again. Take good care of yourself.